The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs.
What?
I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work because I am going on vacation.
Heads up. Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, dorks?
What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo.
Oh, I think MJ really likes me.
That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man. This is Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours. A snap to our hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel? Unavailable. But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter?
I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility.
Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
Oh my God.
I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
Are you going to step up or not?
I gotta get you guys out of here! Get on the jet! Who are you? I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan!
Hello guys, it's your guy Scarlet Speed. First, I'm currently back, and we're here to break down the trailer, so let's get into it. At the beginning of the trailer, you can clearly see, Peter in his Iron Spider suit. He's currently mourning over Tony, and he's looking at murals of Tony Stark in the Iron Man suit or whatever, and he's grieving and stuff like that, saying he really misses him, and Happy says he does too, but he's like, but I don't think Tony would have sacrificed himself if there was no way to bring you back. And I really love that statement because that line hit me in the feels. Like, I actually almost cried over this trailer right at the beginning. So that's how you know I'm going to end up crying this movie. When this Spider-Man PS4-esque scene pops up. This actually reminds me of the fight with Shocker and like at the beginning of the game. I really love that. I really love these fights. This dude had them with ease. And, he's like, because they're like, aren't you supposed to be like the next Iron Man or something? Peter's like, no, I'm just too busy doing your jobs. Just roasting them. So the other two cops like, oh, the other dude was like, wait, what? It's like, just kidding, I really just love the humor throughout the trailer, even though there are stakes and stuff like that. And if you guys have seen the exclusive clip breakdown, yeah, he's trying to go on a vacation. He's trying to get away from that Spidey life. So that's exactly what he's trying to do. And if you guys know exactly what I was just referencing, then because he wants Peter to call Nick Fury. Because when the main man himself, Nick Fury, calls you, it's something seriously important. And Peter, since he's currently grieving Tony, he doesn't want to talk to Nick Fury, but he has to. But he ghosts him by voicemailing him. Puts him on voicemail. He's like, you really did that? He's like, yeah, of course I did. He's like, I gotta go. He's like, you do not ghost Nick Fury. I just love these lines. this is so much good acting. I love it. Because now they're going to be going to this trip to Europe. They're going to be going to like Italy, London. I'm not exactly too sure, but obviously Flash Thompson has serious karma, and obviously Flash Thompson has some serious karma because after all the time of bullying Peter, I think he need to get slapped in the But Ned gets hit with a tranq dart, and Nick Fury's telling him it's difficult to contact him since he's just everywhere. And this is probably referencing that maybe at the beginning of the movie how he just keeps ignoring him. So this is the first time he meets Mysterio. I'll actually put the link to the exclusive clip in the in the description. He's telling they're explaining like Mysterio is not from our world, the Earth 616 dimension, and that he's from a complete and total other world, and that they're battling this rock-like creature. People theorizing a Sandman. I don't exactly know. And I love how like he's just talking about like singularities and physics and stuff like that actually goes on, and stuff like that. But you don't actually get to see that. He's like I want you to come with us because we're gonna need you for something. And I think there's Hydra Man and Molten Man, as it's been confirmed to be via Lego sets. Because Spider-Man's like, why me? Like, why not Thor, or Captain Marvel, or any of these superheroes? And Nick Fury's like, bleep, please, you've been to space. I just love that dialogue. One of my favorite. I don't know. It's gonna be like one of my favorite. It's gonna be like maybe like my favorite Spider-Man movie. Well, not exactly, but you get what I mean. Mysterio's flying around. I don't know where, but he's currently fighting off Hydra Man. And just like in the first trailer, stuff like that, he's talking to Mysterio, saying that he wants to live a normal life and that he wants to be with the girl who he thinks might like him back, which is pretty darn obvious, and he really loves her too. And she finally just drops the acting like, hey, I know you're Spider-Man. I've just basically known the whole time. Because remember back in Spider-Man Homecoming when she said, what are you hiding? Like, and she took it back, just, saying it was a joke, but the whole time she knew. And it's obvious because it's like, you know what? All right, let me just drop the act. I know you're Spider-Man. Just drop it. I know. And he's talking about like being a hero. It's like a responsibility. Great power comes great responsibility, and that with great power comes great responsibility, which also comes great at a price. That people will end up dying when you're as a superhero. You will encounter people dying along the way, and that you're gonna have to move on from that. At least taking time to grieve and move away from it. And he took off like the same nano glasses that Tony had on in Infinity War, stuff like that, meaning that he may just be realizing that Mysterio's a villain, or he's just seeing all the debris and stuff like that. Will the buildings collapse? Like, like all this stuff with like Mysterio and Nick Fury saying, are you going to step up or not? With the whole like Peter trying to upgrade his suit to the next level. All of this is so amazing. I really love the trailer because it's really good, and I cannot wait to explain the multiverse because I'm not exactly going to explain it all here. I'm just going to break down this trailer. He's jumping down, evading Molten Man's blast. He evaded that, and then at the end of this trailer here, you can clearly see that when the jet pops up, Happy is like, hey man, I work with Spider-Man. Flash says, you work for Spider-Man? The Happy's like, no, with Spider-Man. Next thing you know, the whole jet blows up. He's like, new plan, let's go. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just freaking love the trailer. It's so amazing. It's so hilarious. The beginning of the trailer will get you in the feels, man, every time you keep rewinding that back. And I do personally, because it is so crazy. Crap, I forgot to tell, hey, there's spoilers, but, the reason why I was holding back on this breakdown, because I got a whole lot more to explain on the whole multiverse thing, but otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, else spread the word, and I do have to go, as I'm always constantly making videos as usual, and I'm seeing you guys in the next video. Goodbye.